The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2023 Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Lawrence Miro is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the second baseman, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Mike Bordick. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. in there, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bordick, base runner at first with one out. Sliced hard on the ground. There's one. He's out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Donovan Osborne will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect that to be a problem here either.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping into the box, Victor Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now, Jose Garcia, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. No outs, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Garcia is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Sierra. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Davis Birch as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Next for the Tigers, Roger Dorn, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Anthony Hart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder, Gant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Line towards center field. Birch is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Birch is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting six.
Stepping into the box, number 28. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Landford, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Fastball called for strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. He's running. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Gus Sinski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gus Sinski.
First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Into the box, Joe Strout. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hard hit at third. Narin ranges to his right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So striding in, Mickey Hart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Now
all he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Into the box now, Victor Ramirez. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We've played 2, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Leading off the inning, Omar Irizarry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. Yeah. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Tim Narin. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hart. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, number 7. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Dorn. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Now at the plate, Jose Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now digging in the switch hitter, Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
2-0.
(3-0) now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bordick moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
I'm sure his
fielder,
eyes lit up when he
Davis
saw that curveball
Birch.
hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
In now, Davis Birch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 2-0. leading off the inning, Mark McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Birch has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gant.
Now in the box, Gant. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Rod Brewer, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Ready for another chance? Number 28. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Cardinals 1. So striding forward now, Roger Dorn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Roger Dorn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Bordick takes it in. And that's out number 1. Digging in, Anthony Hart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Striding in, Gus Sinski. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Very rarely, Mac, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Ray Landford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dorn gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Omar Irizarry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. One and one the count now. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Tim Narin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hannon. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Joe Strout. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Joe Strout.
First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Nope. 2-1.
Count is 2-1. Hey.
2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Mickey Hart. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Victor Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 2-1. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 7, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Bordick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1
Can he get up and get him? Oh, look at the sliding Scott. What a play.
the first base.
Wow, what a
number
great
25.
show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Jose Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Bordick is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sierra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The batter,
into the box, Davis Birch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Roger Dorn 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gant, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Sierra is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Rod Brewer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sierra has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 28. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1-2-3 going to Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Dave Cordero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Dave Cordero.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Hart. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Anthony
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
What a well executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Gus Sinski will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Up 3 down for Detroit as the lead remains 3-1.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Leading off the inning, Landford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Omar Irizarry as he grounds one briskly to short. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Settling in now, Tim Narin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Striding in once again, number 7. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Irizarry stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The right. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This one skied out toward right. Hart is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Mark McGuire. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Mickey Hart. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Victor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there at...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Scotty Short is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 32, Scotty Short.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Sierra. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
At the plate, Roger Dorn. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Now at the plate, Ron Gant. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. William McCarty comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
William McCarty.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
The batter.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Rod Brewer. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here comes the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Royce Clayton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12. Royce Clayton.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Low for ball 1.
No doubt some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in game 2.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Omar Irizarry stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Now at the plate, Tim Narin. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Garcia has got it, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Tigers looking to celebrate in the Motor City. Brian Jordan is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 3, Brian.
Standing in,
Jordan.
Anthony Hart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman, Anthony Hart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Lays off 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup with the 0-2. Shot toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Hart.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Stepping in now, Mickey Hart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. High and deep to right center. Jordan ranging back, and this one bounds around against the wall. Crowd isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Detroit get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. William McCarty takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.